Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to react to The Lie I Wish I Never Told by YOYO. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Original video with the description down below. So make sure you drop a like. So I'm not gonna waste no more time with this intro. Let's just get into the video and see what happens.
And then he looks at me, almost as he anticipated my next move. I asked your brother if he was playing it, and he said no. And I know that you never go behind my back and then lie about it because then I'd have to beat you. So I'm gonna ask you again, do you have the Game Boy? I've made a good bit of stories about my mom, and I've accurately described her as someone who does not mess around. My mom is strict, but she's consistent. Like, she's a constant level of hostile. You know, there's a low ceiling of things you can get away with. She's one of those parents where if you tell her a messed up joke, it turns into a backhand and a lecture. My dad, on the other hand, is a basic stock cool dad. You know, chill, tells lame jokes, doesn't really care about what you do as long as you don't kill anyone or get them pregnant. He's the chill parent. But if you make him mad, his level of hostile nearly triples that of my mom's. And, you know, he's a grown man. I'll let you connect those dots. However, it's a lot harder to anger him than it is to anger my mom. But if there's one way to almost guarantee a beating with the rage of 1,000 suns, it's lying. And I lied quite a bit as a kid. This took place a long time ago. Honestly, I have no clue how old I was, but this was back in primary school. Now, we didn't have school buses, so after class, all of the kids would go into this theater room and wait for their parents to walk in and pick them up. And while we waited, kids would play with Game Boys to help pass the time. Now, I had just gotten one for my birthday, but my mom made it very clear that she did not want me taking it to school. But, like, the only point of getting a Game Boy in the first place is to play it outside of the house. Like, why would I play with the Game Boy in the same room as my Xbox 360? Like, what do I look like playing Tetris next to a machine that can literally run Black Ops 2? So, needless to say, I had to find a way to get my Game Boy to school. And best believe, I had a plan. Okay, so my mom and dad both have very busy schedules. They take me to school, but my aunt takes me from school. So I come up with a three-phase plan. So phase one, while I'm getting ready for school, I grab my Game Boy, put it in my book bag, not my pocket, because that's too bulky and noticeable. Rookie mistake. Next, I dash to my dad's car and we drive to school. Boom. Phase two, when the school day ends, I'll be in the theater room on my Game Boy. I'll occasionally glance up to check on my aunt, and when I see her, I'll shove the game into my bag because you already know how I feel about pockets. Now for the hard part, phase three. When my aunt takes me home, I need to run to the living room, take the game out of my bag, and put it on the charger before anyone walks in the house and says me. Man, this plan is airtight, full proof. I'm like a blind guy taking on a flashbang. Boom! Invincible. So my mom leaves for work and my dad gets ready to drive me to school, so I quickly stuff my Game Boy into my book bag and get into the car. Fast forward to the end of the school day and bam, I'm in the theater room with my Game Boy. This was such a perfect plan. Foolproof, blind guy, flashbang. Now, while I'm playing, I'm glancing up at the door every once in a while, waiting for my aunt to show up. So I'm playing and playing, and so I look up and I see my dad. I look up and I see my dad walk into the theater room. This was not part of the plan. Blind guy, live grenade. I get startled and I drop the Game Boy. He looks over at me, but I grab the game with the swiftness and put it in my pocket. So my dad gets me, and as we're walking in the hallway, I'm thinking, I can still get away with this. Maybe he didn't see everything. Maybe the blind guy. Giannis, did you take that Game Boy? That sentence brings instant shivers down my spine. I can feel my dad's hostile aura just fill the room. I can't even look him in the eyes. I let out a sigh of defeat. I open my mouth.
See, okay, I just had to pause it right there. See, when you come up with a plan, y'all always look for you gotta always have a backup plan because you'll never know your original plan could crash and burn. So you're gonna always have to have a backup. If you don't have a backup, you're screwed. And you gotta always think on your feet. You gotta think past of your original plan and add to it just to be safe. Like what just happened. Like his auntie was supposed to come pick him up from school. he did expect that his dad would come and get him, but he wasn't prepared. So what he should have did was like you gotta always have a plan upon a plan upon a plan, cause like you gotta think 3 steps ahead, so that way you don't fail. That's how I do things. I always have to think 3 steps ahead before I do anything. And the same thing with my life. I always think things through before I do anything. Hey, it's mental note for everybody out there, especially the little ones that haven't learned it yet. Think ahead before you do anything else. You gotta always think ahead. Let's get back to this video.
And say, nah, I didn't take the Game Boy. That's right. My plan wasn't over yet. I can still get out of this. All I have to do is rush to the house when we get home and give the game to my brother so he can say he was playing it. My dad says, no, you didn't? Because when I got home from my lunch break, I noticed that the game...
Okay. See? This is where you messed up, bro. You should have just told the truth right then and there, because you was already caught, my nigga. You was already caught. So you might as well have just told the goddamn truth.
Boy wasn't there. And then he looks at me, almost as he anticipated my next move. I asked your brother if he was playing it, and he said no. And I know that you never go behind my back and then lie about it, because then I'd have to beat you. So I'm gonna ask you again. Do you have the Game Boy? He's got me. He's gonna find the Game Boy in my pocket. What do I say? It's my friend's Game Boy. Mom said I could take it. It was an entanglement. Wait. I got it. I think of a foolproof lie that is guaranteed to get me out of this. But before I could even open my mouth to say it, his eyes glance down to my right pocket. He takes his hand off my shoulder and then looks back up at me. But now his eyes are staring into my soul. I know that he knows that I know that he saw the Game Boy bulging out of my pocket. What's in your pocket? He says as he's clearly staring at my right front pocket in a final attempt to not get caught. I tried to get smart and reach into my left pocket and hand him the pencil that was in your right pocket, Johannes. I reach into my right pocket, I grab the Game Boy, and he snatches it. Johannes, you lied to me multiple times. I thought I raised you better than this. He starts ranting, and at this point, I should have just shut up. I already got caught, but I decided to open my mouth. I look at him. This is a true story. This is verbatim what I said to my dad that day. Oh. I didn't realize I was in my pocket. I wore these pants yesterday. Really? Yes?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. He hands the Game Boy back to me, calls my mom, and tells her about the Game Boy that I accidentally left in my pocket. Yo, it worked! What? I let out a sigh of relief. I won. I did it. We walk to the parking lot while my dad's still on the phone with my mom. She says something that I can't understand, to which he replies, oh yeah, I'm beating him when we get to the car. He says as he presses the key to lock the door that I just tried to open. Yo, that was evil. He did not have to hand me the game back like that, yo. Yeah, I got beat that day. Don't lie to your parents, kids. Just don't. Unless you have a foolproof plan. Flashbang, blind guy. Bitch, I'm touching up my dick, got a gun. Money.
Bro, that slap. That man must have slapped the taste out your mouth. But that slap was deadly. You don't want to get slapped like that. But if someone get hit like that, means like their brain is doing jump, like bouncing around inside your skull, bro. That's, ooh, Jesus, bro. That has to be the evilest ending I've ever heard, man. You're like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna beat him when I get to this car, bro. And you know your kid's listening. Oh man, here's my thing. Bro, if you're gonna lie to me, at least have a good enough lie so that way you don't get caught. My little brother, he's a good liar. My brother is a pretty good liar. A few times he did get, but there was times I did catch him a lie. But for real though, you don't want to lie and get caught, bro. if you're gonna lie about something and you're gonna do something, make sure you think it through. Cause you know, people they don't keep up with their lies. They forget everything they said. And they try and like double down on a lie that they messed up on. That junk's hilarious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, original link will be in the description down below. So make sure you check it out for yourself. And man, I ain't got nothing else to say. Don't lie to your parents. If you do, don't get caught. That's what I'm going to say. All right, stay safe, be smart, be breezy.